Hi friends, it's Karen. Today I'm bringing you a very fun mixed media project and we're getting started right away. You can tell that I already have this on a little high speed so that we don't have to spend too much time on it. This is a really fun project. It's kind of freestyle, if you will, and you can use whatever you have around your scrapbooking or crafting stash to bring this to life. So what I've started with is a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock scrapbook paper, and I'm adding acrylic paint, and I'm doing this with like a hotel key card or a credit card, and I'm scraping the color onto the page. Now I'm going with a fall or autumn theme, so those are the colors I've chosen, but you can do this obviously with any kind of colors or theme that you wish. So you can see I very sloppily brushed on this acrylic paint, and because I'm using that scraping card, it is almost instantaneously dry, so it helps this project to move along very, very quickly. The next layer that I'm going to add on top of this color is just a whole bunch of washi tape. So go into your washi tape stash and see what you pull out according to your theme, color theme, or autumn theme, as I have here. I do suggest that you flip your page over a little bit so you don't get things too much in a pattern. You want to be very free with this, very haphazard, if you will, because that will give you the best results in the end. So I've used a lot of different washi tape, and most of this is just pattern tape. Here I'm adding some words, which again, they're going to be cut out in the end, surprise, so just keep it free, pile on what you want to pile on. I'm also going to bring out some stamps. These are some of the SRM clear stamps. This is from their new planner stamps, and I'm using this Fun Fall Leaf, and I'm just going to stamp this all over the page. And then I'm going to use a couple of different stamps as well. You can use, again, whatever you have that will go with your theme. And I'm using black. You don't have to use the black ink. You can use colored ink as well. I just automatically, I guess, go to that black stays on ink because I don't have to worry about it smearing if I decided to add some color later on. So this one was the October stamp with the little cute pumpkin, and I just put them together on the acrylic block and went to town again on my page with that. Next, I'm going to bring in a whole bunch of clear stickers, and I've pulled out the leaves and the have a little trouble with this one, the autumn or fall kinds of themes, and they're from lots of different sets, and I'll list them when I post this to the SRM blog. And you can see I went to the Thanksgiving themed ones also and used family and grateful, and again I'm just layering these. I'm putting them on the page, trying to cover up generally any of the white space that we have in the background. So a little bit of white space is okay to provide some contrast, but generally I'm covering that up. And I didn't in this case, but if you wanted to really cover up those white spaces, go back on and over with paint, maybe this time some watercolor paint or watercolor pencils or something like that, and here I called it good. What I did next is I took that 12 by 12 sheet to my die cutter and I cut out a whole bunch of fall leaves in various shapes and sizes. These are awesome. This is what I'm going to use for the project, and you'll see I've used them in a couple of different places too. Here I'm just adding some ink along the edges. I think adding ink along the edges of die cuts really helps to make them stand out when they are layered with each other. I think it just adds another extra dimension, and this was an opportunity also for me to put some color over some of the white spaces that maybe were a little bit large. So I'm doing that. And you can use whatever ink you have on hand here. I have some distress inks here, as well as some Stampin' Up! Color that I have. And I generally use makeup sponges for this task, so it's very, very fun. Here you can see almost my finished project. This is a small 12 by 12 tray that I bought on clearance, and what I did is I picked a piece of 12 by 12 paper that I adhered to the inside, and then I cut out Blessed with vinyl with my die cutter again, and I layered on those leaves. I also put some yummy wine color twine to really bring the piece together, and it's going to look great sitting on my shelf. I hope you're able to try this technique. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time.